The Bloomsbury Group by Sabrina Wakefield. In 1905, a small circle of intellectuals held creative and collaborative meetings, typically on Thursday evenings at the London home of writer Virginia Woolf, accompanied by her sister Vanessa Bell and two brothers, Thoby and Adrian. Also, meetings would be practiced at their country homes near the town Lewes. During these meetings, the creative individuals discussed topics pertaining to art, politics, and literature. Interestingly, the group is known for their complex love affairs. The name of the group, Bloomsbury, originated from where the group resided and worked. The Bloomsbury district in the central London is known for its gardens, squares, and elegant houses. Members of the Bloomsbury group were from three different social groups. First, the male graduates of Cambridge, E.M. Forster, Lytton Shackey, and John Maynard Keynes were known as the Apostles. Second, the non-apostolic group consisted of Dora Carrington, Duncan Grant, and Clive Bell. Third consisted of later additions to the group, such as Leonard Welf. The Bloomsbury group formed a bridge connecting Victorianism and modernism. The members of the group did not participate in mainstream British societal norms. The young, passionate minds created ideas that passed the Victorian way of thinking. Philosopher G.E. Moore influenced the group immensely. With his influence, the members rejected the ideals of their parents' generation and challenged society standards, particularly heterosexual relationships. This point of view motivated the group to live life through creativity and beauty. To outsiders, they were considered elitists, atheists, and unpatriotic. Their radical political views and unconventional ways of living made them vulnerable to harsh mockery in the media and amongst their contemporaries. Their aspirations were ultimately foiled by the conservative government. However, their works and ethics had a major influence on creatives in almost all genres. Political issues. The Bloomsbury group entirely opposed World War I. Through various ways and various medias, members of the Bloomsbury group expressed their leftist political views. Although they expressed themselves differently, their original views remained the same. The group's attitudes ranged from pacifism in reference to objection to quietism to a form of radical internationalism. Specific attitudes originated from the laissez-faire, free-thinking, and non-religious beliefs. Liberal attitudes were spread by Sir Leslie Stephen, father of the Bloomsbury group, and the next generation of Cambridge undergraduates who were heavily influenced by G.E. Moore's Principia Ethica, which elaborated on friendship and love towards others. Conscription began in 1915, and the British government lied about war conditions for propaganda. The group was aggravated by the horrors of war, especially those described by government insiders. In spite of war, many controversial pieces, such as International Government by Leonard Woolf and Peace at Once by Clive Bell, were published in efforts to enforce negotiated settlements and peace. Economic issues. The Bloomsbury group, specifically John Maynard Keynes, approached economic issues with psychology, biography, and the central focus of market demands. The members discovered a flaw in the arts, which was not to encourage the artists to produce, but to persuade the demanders to buy. Bloomsbury believed that humans purchase goods and services for reasons more than what is optimal. Significantly, member Robert Fry condensed the demand of the arts into categories of the demanders, pertaining to their behavior. Such categories include classicists, Philistines, snobbists, and the herd. With emphasis on the importance of history and societal happenings, the Bloomsbury group noticed that social and political turmoil would result from economic failure. Representative works. Miss Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. This novel is written in third-person omniscient. Miss Dalloway represents Virginia Woolf's rejection of a typical linear storyline. Several narrators and flashbacks are used to make Miss Dalloway a completely fragmented story. Woolf uses this novel to depict the impact on war on life. demonstrating the disruption of social and political order. The author captures the tone of each character by having each one of them tell the story from their point of view. Woolf's style of writing is psychological and extremely complex, meaning that one sentence can portray multiple ideas and multiple tones. Cleverly, Woolf uses irony to highlight negative aspects of British life. Another representative work is A Room with a View by E.M. Forster. Using an omniscient narration, E.M. Forster allows the audience to examine the inner lives of the main characters of A Room with a View. Forster emphasizes on the ridiculousness of people in society by playing with his tone throughout the novel. Forster demonstrates social satire and the transformation of a naive girl to a mature young woman, also relating to a coming-of-age story. A Room with a View balances different viewpoints of social criticism through comedy and lyrical beauty.